What's up, y'all? Today I'm gonna be doing some bass fishing and some ponds, neighborhood ponds that I found. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe for more. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna be using your Lozuri lure. I'm gonna show y'all that in a second, but let's see what we get. All right, y'all, we made it to the spot. I did a few casts before I started moving. I actually fell into some mud, but we're not gonna talk about that. Well, you see that lure right there? That's one of my favorite lures. I've caught a lot of bass off that, so try to replicate that lure if you can. And do not mind my muddy hand. You know, you gotta do a smooth cast out. You know, I'm working it kind of fast because they were aggressive. I'm being honest, they definitely were. I think I got a bite on. I felt it touch my wrist. Boom, fish on. And it was a pretty nice one, I'm not gonna lie. It didn't fight very long, but as you can see, I just hauled them in. But I tend to do that a lot with my fish. So as I look at the footage, I can see what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. I know y'all want to see the reveal on the fish, so of course I'm gonna pick it up and switch the angle real quick.
Nice.
As y'all can tell, I was pretty happy to have finally, find a good spot with no dings and stuff like that. But there was dings, but y'all will see those later on in the video. I'm finna give it another cast and see what we get. I started walking around the pond, you know, trying to see if it's different spots, of course. You don't want to stay in one area if you're not getting a bite. That's just what I feel, you know. Some people may disagree, but let's let the video continue. Alright, so by this time, I think I was trying to get a bass off a hole, I believe, and it just would not eat that specific lure I had. So I ended up having to switch it out, basically. But that's why I'm just sitting in this one spot, even though I already said, don't do that, basically.
I caught this bluegill in the back. Finna give him the release. Yes, sir.
This is day 2. It's very low, but it's very clear. Like, it's full of grass, so it's filtering the water and everything. And the only thing you can really use in this environment is a top water or like a jerkbait that doesn't go too deep. But essentially, this is day 2. I'm finna go catch some bass, put my GoPro on, and see y'all when I hopefully got a fish or give y'all an update. Alright, y'all, I'm back and I got a dink, so you know, I'm gonna give him a good release. With dinks, a lot of times you just want to get them in the water as quick as possible, so that's why I kind of rush that, if that makes sense. But nonetheless, let's move on to the next spot and see what we get. Well, not next spot, but you know, next cast. You know how it is, bass fishing. As soon as I put my camera down, I got another fish, a little bigger, you know, but still we're chasing some giants, and you know, we're gonna keep it pushing. This is on the Rapala lure, so I ended up switching my lure out to the wooden lure. By the way, it's like a handcrafted. It's very good. It catches a lot of fish, but the only downfall is it also will lose a lot of fish. But just keep that in mind during any top water or, you know, not like surface water lures.
Get that release on him.
I know most of y'all are probably like, what is he doing? I'm taking a picture for fish brain. If y'all don't know, I have fish brain, and I'll link it in my description, of course, and I'm finna give him a good toss and send him about his day. Alright, y'all, I'll say this is probably an hour later. Not even an hour, maybe 30 minutes later, caught another dink. This pond is full of dinks, but it has some nice fish in here as well. I can't even lie. If you made it this far into the video, hit that like and subscribe button. I definitely appreciate any support from any new subscribers. I'm new to not new to fishing, but I'm new to vlogging my fishing trips. So if y'all have any tips for quality or issues, just let me know, and I appreciate it.
finna put them on the scale. I think this is a close to 4-pounder. If I had to guess. Let's get these hooks out of them first. Make sure we get a strong release. Got the hook out. Time to get a release. Finna switch the lure out. That was on a Ozori lure. This most likely will be my last bass.
I don't know what was going on, but the smaller the bass, the harder the hooks are to come out of his mouth. And I had no pliers on me at this time. So I'm like, bruh, I'm over here struggling to get the hook out. But finally, I got the hook out.
Nice little bass. And get that release on him. Third bass of the day. And she gone. Oh yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's extremely hot, but I'm ending off the video right here. I'm not sure how much we caught. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think 3 the other day and like 6 today, but I'm gonna go back and edit it, so I'm gonna say 9 altogether. But I had a pretty good bass fishing, as y'all can see, and I found this pond on Google Maps. So check them maps out, and y'all like and subscribe if you're new. And I appreciate you for watching the video, and see y'all in the next one.